Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Dan, and today we're playing Elden Ring. On today's episode, we will continue exploring Liurnia of the Lakes? I can never remember how to pronounce it. On the last episode, we have beaten Godric the Grafted. So, yeah, there's a few more things we could do around Limgrave, but I think I'm going to wait for a bit until we level up a bit more, and then we'll go back to Limgrave. Okay, so we've just completed the Divine Tower of Limgrave as well. So yeah, the next step is to go to lake-facing cliffs and continue our way towards Liurnia. How are you doing, Lucky? You all good? Ah, it's so friggin' warm in my room right now. I'm toasting. We are giving the grape to Hieta, was it? I can't remember. I don't think there are any locations along this way. It's actually quite interesting because if you want to skip Godric and just make your way to Liurnia without having to fight him, you can actually go this way and just follow this cliff along the castle that way, and you'll find yourself here as well. We haven't spoken to the finger-reading crone yet. We could maybe do that before we go anywhere, because she is quite interesting. Well, never mind. We'll do it another time. So yeah, we are back in Liurnia. Hey, how are you doing? How's it going? I'm all good, I'm all good. How is everyone else? Apologies for the delay on the stream. Dinner has overrun a little bit. It took a bit longer to cook than I anticipated. But here we are. Here we are. There is a dude, yeah, there's a dude here.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then, perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
No, I'm not ginger. It's just my beard, literally. It's just my beard. I'm multi-flavoured. How are you doing, Ron? You all good? Good to see you as well. Okay, let's donate 10 runes to Mr. Baldyman here so we can learn some sorceries from him.
Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
I can sell you some stuff, but none of it is good. Would you like some? Let's have a look what he's got. So he's got the Pebble, he's got the Arc, and Starlight. To be fair, the Glintstone Arc is quite cool. When you are facing a group of enemies, you can just kind of wave that, and it's a very wide kind of a blade that just travels towards the enemy. It's pretty cool. One of the Glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Rea Lucaria fires a horizontal arc of magic that spreads outward. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly and while in motion, granted to sorcerers who depart from the academy to embark on journeys in order to fend off large groups of would-be adversaries. Fools often roam in packs. Let's have a chat with him a bit more.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. All right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
So his voice gave you a nick because it's so soft. I kind of get that as well, yeah. He's got a weird sort of vibe to his voice. Quite creepy. Let's ask him about Selin. Selin's the sorceress that we've met in Limgrave.
You've taken an apprenticeship with Selin. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the Academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
Graven Witch. What a cool nickname that is. About the Glintstone Key.
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
Oh, he's so rough on himself. If I ask him the same question, will we get another dialogue, or is that it?
Find yourself without one, and you'll...
Alright, yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, so we need to find 2 glintstone keys. One for us, one for him. Sacred tier, so I think that allows us to upgrade our flasks so we get more healing from it, from each flask. I don't think there are any locations behind the church. Let's have a look at the view, though. Because again, we can see where we started the game. This is where we got killed by the big spider, I think it was. Is that it? Actually, no, I think that's something different. Or maybe it is, I can't remember. Where do we get a map fragment from? So there is the map there. Let's go ahead and get it before we start exploring, because having the map makes it so much easier to plan your path ahead by just looking at some of the key locations I can see on the map and going to explore them, rather than just walking in, you know, circles blind. But we do have a cemetery here. Let's have a look around. Whack! Okay, we got some more. Oh. That's pretty cool. So that's just some skulls that will follow us around, I think. Yeah, let's, wow. Boom. We could do with an extra level or 2 in a sword to do more damage. I think that'd be quite handy. Yeah, normally it took about 2 hits to kill an enemy. Now it takes 3, so we could definitely do with an upgrade. I don't think we have enough smithing stones though. Academy Scroll. Let's have a look at that. Scroll of the Academy of Raya Lucaria, the Glintstone Sorcerer's Place of Study. Can be given to a learned sorcerer to gain access to the following sorceries: Great Glintstone Shard and Swift Glintstone Shard. So we could give that to Selen to unlock more spells, but we're not really learning spells at the moment, so we can kind of keep it for now. And maybe one day when we want to learn some sorceries, we can go back to Selen and just give her all this, all these scrolls all at once. Because, in all honesty, a lot of the spells that you have unlocked at the start, not really that good. I mean, they'll get you through the game, but they're not really, you know, the usefulness of those spells becomes kind of redundant very quickly in the game. Okay, so the map fragment is some distance away still. There's an enemy camp along the way. Okay, do we have any locations over here, maybe? I'm going to put on my lantern, just so we can see a bit better. And the massive abyss of the sea. The thing about Elden Ring is, like, the original map design that they had for this game included a bunch of monsters in the waters just to, you know, just make the water areas on the map look a bit more alive, essentially. But then, as they were developing the game, they decided to not use it and remove the monsters from the water because they thought that they would distract the players and make them think that they can actually go into the water and fight those monsters. So they decided to not use them because they just thought it would be too distracting. Which is interesting because I think there are different games that have similar maps with monsters in water and, you know, places on the map that the player cannot reach, and it's never been an issue. I would have definitely preferred to have a more detailed map because I think if you look it up on Google, you can actually find the original draft of the map. And yeah, it looked really cool. Whack! Yeah, I'm not too happy about having to hit these guys 3 times to kill them. The lesser soldiers took about 1 hit to kill in Limgrave, so we definitely need to think about an upgrade somehow. Can I get a sneak attack on this guy? There is a chance that there are some enemies in those tents and they'll literally jump out as we walk past. And another one. Okay, I think we're fine. If we get our flasks back, then we'll know that we've cleared the camp now. We didn't get our flasks, so there must be some more enemies around. Let's have a look through the tents, though. Look for any loot. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook. Let's have a look. A record of crafting, yeah, contains information on fox sorcery, such as they were called. The knowledge to craft cuckoo glintstone. Interesting. So I think that's all there is in that one. All there is in that one. Maybe through here. There's something here. Smoldering butterfly, a crafting item. Wow, that's very exciting. How to operate the juicer. Oh no, what happened to the juicer? To be fair, I need to operate my PC at some point and install the new parts for it that I bought. But I just kind of get around to it. It's like, you know, when you've got such a busy schedule in on YouTube, like, you know, streams every second night and then weekly videos and, you know, daily shorts, etc. There's so much work that just sacrificing a day to operate on your PC and do that stuff, it's just like there's never enough time to do it. The juicer is in stabilized condition. Very good. That's good to hear. We don't have enough golden seeds to increase the charges, but we can increase the amount replenished by flasks with our sacred tier. So let's do that. We are actually in a pretty good spot with the flasks and how much they replenish our health, etc. Because I think 1 flask literally heals our entire health bar. So that's pretty convenient at the moment. Nothing there. There is a trader. I've nearly missed him. Hello.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Fair enough. Purchase. What do we have? So we have a lantern. We already have one of those, so that's fine. Cookbook that teaches us crystal darts, spell-proof dried liver, and shatter-shed arrows. I think I'll get that. It's good to have those things, because you never know when you'll need to create one of those consumables. Smithing stones, we do need some to upgrade our sword, so I'm going to go ahead and buy all of those. What can I sell? Do I have anything to sell? I've got 8 of those, so I'm going to sell all of them. 4 of those, I'm going to sell all of them. And 2 of those. I'm going to sell all of them as well. So let's see. We've got nearly 10,000 runes now. Let's have a look if we can level up. Not quite, but we're not far off, to be fair. I think we've got some items we could sell to him. Like, we've got duplicates of the same armor pieces, I think.
Back again, are we? Not everyone can tell how good my wares are. You've a discerning eye, you have.
The juicer lives, but will never play piano again. Oh, that's sad. I am sad to hear about the end of your Juice's musical career, as it were. Okay, what do we have and where do we have it? Right, so we have a bunch of those swords. We don't need 3 of those, do we? That's all fine, that's all fine. All of these are good. This is all good also, but we do have some duplicates in armor. Like, yeah, those hoods, for example. We don't need 2 of those either, or 2 of those. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, other than that, I think we are fine. We're nearly there, to be fair. I'm going to sell all of these rune fragments to him as well. We definitely don't need those when we have that. Level up. Let's go for endurance. So yeah, we want to get endurance as high as possible so we can actually equip some heavy armor. And again, it will allow us to do more moves before we have to wait to regenerate our stamina, which is always handy. So let's have a look at equipment. Can we equip this? No, it's still heavy load. What about other pieces? So we are already equipped with the best things that we have. It's just that. Any helmets? We could put this on, Exile Hood, and that gives us some nice negations. And it's still in medium load. So yeah, let's go for that. I'm also going to wait until morning. I don't want to travel at night. Okay, here we are. The map fragment. It shouldn't be too far away now. I'm not going to mount Torrent in here. I mean, we could, really. But I want to take my time exploring the swamp as well, because there are a lot of things that I've missed here in my first playthrough. Yeah, those guys are pretty cool. I'm gonna climb on this and see what we can see from up here. Not much. I mean, the map is still some distance away. There it is. We got another one. Oh, we got a few of those crawling enemies. I'm gonna throw my fire pot at them. Whack! Okay, that was good. That was a good throw. Down you go. Okay. So here is our map, Liurnia, East. Let's have a look at what it says. Map of Liurnia's eastern region. The majority of Liurnia, known for its vast forests and ever-present fog, is sinking into a lake. The eastern coast is home to a high road running north and south. So I think on this episode, we will stick to this road and just see what's along this way. And it takes us all the way up here. Wow, that's actually that's actually a massive bit of the map. But yeah, let's go back to lake-facing cliffs, and we'll take it from there. Oh, it's Bok.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human.
Yeah.
You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Yeah, I mean, you're the guy that was pretending to be a bush, right? Don't tell me. Actually, let's see alter garments. What does that do? So we can alter the garment of commoner's simple garb, which is not really much of a help to us. We'll just leave it there. Yeah, don't tell me what.
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
So, what he's saying is, we can do his job ourselves, but you just prefer us to find him to do it instead. We can literally alter our garments at any site of grace that we have. So, he is quite useless. Can I actually go down this way? I don't think I can. What about if I jump onto here? Okay, this might be the way. Whack! No! Don't fall off. Let's try to go down to this one. Okay, good. We should be fine to just jump off now. There we go. Okay, so what do we see along here? I want to go and explore the end of that bridge over here. There are some ruins along the way. I mean, there's no way that we will travel the road and not find those ruins, but we can see some actual location over here. That goes under there, and that's some kind of a bridge. Alright, we'll probably go this way after. And yeah, we'll just see how that goes. There is definitely something down here as well. Some kind of a village, so we'll go there as well. Right, I think that's the plan. So, first on is the bridge. Hello. Oh, they've got those things. Fuck me. Right. Come on. Oh my god. That is such bullshit. Who's throwing them? I know it's not you, but I'm gonna just get rid of you smaller guys first, just in case you do have those glintstone thingies. I don't know where they are. Whack! Oh shit. Oh, fuck. So we got a new set of gauntlets. This fight was very rough for what it should have been. Okay, so we've got some new armor pieces. Let's have a look at them. Foot soldier helmet. Helmet with a protective metal plate. Widely issued to foot soldiers in a lord's army. And Lucarian gauntlets. Gauntlets worn by Lucaria Academy soldiers. Rust worn and stained through unending conflict. So they look just like the ones that we have on us already. I wonder if they do anything different. Slightly different in stats. Okay. Other than that, not that special. Okay, we've got another troll and a convoy. Are they gonna get up? I think they're dead. What about you? Okay. Right, we can just go and kill this troll then. That was quick. It only takes 3 hits to stagger them. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know how I become so much better at staggering these trolls, but I'll take it. Definitely. That was supposed to be epic. That was supposed to be me jumping in the air and just slashing him as I fly past him. But yeah, he just kind of stomped me to the ground midway. What do we have? Tree spear. Golden spear with a tree-like design, wielded by knights employed as palace guards in the royal capital of Leyndell. Deals holy damage. Requiring superior dexterity to wield, this great spear can perform consecutive thrust attacks despite its larger size. So that requires 22 dexterity and 18 health, faith. But that's actually a pretty cool weapon. Okay, anything else? No, that's it. Okay. Going to remove this marker. Seeing as we couldn't get to it, but yeah, on we go. I'm just trying to keep an eye out for anything else we could find on the way. From what I remember, there are a lot of locations in this area I did not enjoy when I played it for the first time. There is I don't remember what it was I didn't like about them. It's just they were just awkward to explore, I think, and yeah, we'll have to see when we get to it. Oh, we have some enemies. There's one of the balloons and a sniper. Ooh, more than one. Bow, that's what I want. Right. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? I also need to re-equip my normal arrows instead of the fire ones, because that is just a waste of good arrows. And actually, before we do anything else, I'm going to just rest here. Actually, we won't rest here. We'll go all the way back to the base, the Table of Lost Grace, and see if we can level up our weapon. This is a thing that we should have done at the beginning, really. Come back here and speak with all the NPCs, because we've killed Godric, which is a big event in the world. So a lot of these people will have like new things to say to us. For example, this room is new. That's just been unlocked to us. We have 2 fingers in here. As you can see, literally 2 fingers. And one of the crones.
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace. Called to act, brave tarnished. Your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind, to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
So again, these crones, they live forever. They pretty much cannot die. And the whole job is to read the fingers and interpret what they're trying to say through the little movements that they do, you know, with the fingers. That's the entire job. So most of this dialogue was actually coming from the fingers. You just kind of said them out loud so we could understand.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, Tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Receive the power from Remembrance. With the power of Remembrance menu, you can draw out the power of a Remembrance's namesake. Each Remembrance can provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the Remembrance will be lost. So from Godric, we could get either his axe or his dragon hand that breathed fire. So currently we can only choose one, but there is a way to make duplicates of the remembrances, and that way you get both items. So for now, we won't use it. We'll keep it for later.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, she who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak.
The greater will.
They haven't got a mouth.
has long
They cannot speak.
renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
We've learned a lot about Godric and just how pitiful he was, really. And it's interesting because we've learned that he lost battles. We've learned that he fled Leyndell to Stonevale, having stolen a bunch of treasures. We have learned that also he was disliked by his servants. We have learned that he's also done grafting, which is just despicable by many standards. What else we've learned? Yeah, and also now we've learned that he's a distant relative to Liurnia, which is the, you know, the god essentially of this realm. So like, he's just been shat on by everyone so far.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
It would have been funny if the fingers were a shape of like an entire fist, and like whenever they spoke, it would just be doing this.
Yes, you must go and kill the lords to claim the runes for yourself. Yes, the great runes are very important and we need to find all of them to restore the great ring. Sorry, Elden Ring. Yes.
Oh, she's here now as well. What was her name?
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table Hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell me more about this purpose you're looking for?
It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking.
Okay, not much to say. Cool, that's good to know. Let's go and speak with this with the blacksmith, because we do have to level up our sword, after all.
Now, look at you. Those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled his mark. Fine and well. Now lay out your arms.
This is as much as we will get in terms of congratulations for killing Godric. Oh, we need swimming some free to do this. Ah, okay. Well, we might as well level up our Morning Star then. Just in case we find any more Crystallians, what are they called? I can't remember. About Roderica.
The girl you brought here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
Okay. So, do we go back and speak to Roderica now? Because this is a very sort of weird thing that we can do with her now. It's like, we have to speak with her, we go to speak to the blacksmith, then we speak with her again, and eventually we get her as someone who can upgrade our Ashes of War. Is that where you were? I can't remember. Not Ashes of War. Okay, Wandering... Yeah, Ashes. Okay, Ashes. Yeah, she can upgrade those.
It's all a bit much.
There is a very weird sort of quest line to get to it. Tell her what the blacksmith said.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us Tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
So having done that, we have to rest at the table, and now she should be gone. She's still here.
I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise. I suppose I'll ask Master.
Oh God. Yeah, go and ask then.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
Yeah?
You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
About prayer.
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. The girl. What about her?
Would you watch over Roderica, please?
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
It's what she wants.
I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Okay. So, we go back to speak with her again, and tell her that he's looking forward to having her around.
If I do have it, I suppose I'll ask.
Or do we have to wait at the table again, and then that's going to progress the time a little bit, and therefore reload all the NPCs in the new rightful places? Yes, so she should be next to the blacksmith now. There she is. Look.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Spirit tuning. So we can level up our spirits. We can upgrade our demi-human ashes and all the rest of them as well. Special ashes, we have 2 of them. I really liked using Lufel, the Headless, in my first run. Again, because she resembles a winged hussar, which used to be a cavalry unit in Poland back, you know, years and years ago. So I like that quite a lot. But do I actually want to upgrade them at the moment? Not really. One of the reasons is we haven't got enough focus to be actually able to summon her. So we have to put some points into the right stat for that to actually work. I do believe that Nephili, the barbarian warrior we've met in Stormvale, is here now as well. Or at least she should be. She's not. Can we open this? No. Do we have any Stone Sword keys, actually? I think they are in this menu. Or key items. There we go. We've only got 1, so I don't want to waste it on here. But we can unlock extra parts of this keep with these keys as well. But when we only have 1, I don't want to waste it on here because we can always unlock this whenever we want to come back here and do it. Alright, I'm going to speak with... Actually, no, I'm going to speak with Fear as well. I think she will have a new dialogue line as well.
I am pleased to see you again.
There you
Would
are.
like me to hold you once more?
Sure, go on then.
Now, come closer.
It couldn't be any slower, this animation, could it?
You are so very warm.
Put the heating on and you won't be cold. Talking secret.
I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
Let's use the blessing as soon as. And then see if we can get another dialogue from her as well, because I think she's got a few. Use that, yep.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
Yeah, go on.
Come closer.
To be fair, she has the fire going, so the heating is on. It should be fine. Maybe close the door so that it doesn't escape. The heat, I mean. You are so very warm.
My dear.
Okay, so no more dialogue for now. Okay, I think we have to progress with a certain task in the world for her to have more to say to us. And again, let's just use that as soon as possible. Because having it in our inventory is actually... It lowers one of our stats, doesn't it? I'm not sure which one it was. But yeah, it's a debuff. So we've spoken with... actually, let's have another chat with the smith and see if he has anything more to say about Roderica.
Well, where have you been hiding?
I've been here all this time, running around like an idiot.
It's all the same.
Between you and
Lay
Roderica.
out your arms then.
Is this your first playthrough of Elden Ring? No, I've completed it before, when the game came out originally in 2022, I believe.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift.
So yeah, there's a lot of things I have forgotten since playing it for the first time.
I'm indebted to a spirit.
And I think there are a couple of things that I actually missed completely
It was
my
all I
first
could do
playthrough.
to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Okay. Ooh, actually, before we go anywhere, let's see if we can add a new skill to our sword. So, Ashes of War. Onto our greatsword, yeah. What do we want? Sweet. Ooh. It lowers the damage, though. Yeah, none of it increases damage. Although, that's interesting. So, Ash of War Stamp, Wild Strikes, and Ground Slam. It all actually increases the scaling of strength with this weapon. But reduces their baseline damage as well. So what's the baseline? 183 and 40 from the scaling. So actually, it balances it out quite a fair bit. So what do we want? It'll have to be between these three. Stamp, Wild Strikes, and Ground Slam. Wild Strikes, what does that do? Swing armament with Wild Abandon. Hold to continue swinging. Can be followed up with a normal or strong attack. Yeah, let's go for that. And we will go for heavy because that... Oh, actually, one sec. So if I do, for example, this, and I go for heavy... Okay, so it still works the same way. So we could actually have this. Bloody Slash. Blood Oath, skill granted by the Lord of Blood. From a low stance, coat the blade in your own blood to unleash a rending blood slash in the wide arc. Ah. Sacred Blade grants armaments, attacks holy essence, and fires off a golden blade projectile. I wanna see what this these wild strikes are like. Actually, let's go for that. Cool.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named... She's a servant to my...
Yeah. I've heard you the first time. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yes.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
I've defeated Godric.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Roger's rapier, okay. +8.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Wash your blade in blood. Some Lady Maria flashbacks. I mean, yeah, it's like, what would actually coating the blade in your own blood do in terms of like boosting the damage, right? It's like, I will defeat you with the power of dramatic overacting. About D.
Ah, so you've met D. Dee is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. Dee was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
Okay, so we can get some sorceries from him as well. Which we won't do because we are not a sorcerer. At least not yet. I don't know. What do we need for... well, what do we need to increase to be able to use the dragon spells? Was it Arcane? Faith 15 and Arcane 12. So it's Arcane and Faith. Okay. Sorceries use intelligence, I think.
What can I do for you?
About Rogier.
Are you acquainted with a man named Rogier?
Yeah, he just sat over there, literally.
The piteous
I don't know if you missed him. You are facing the...
He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see,
Now he's a dumb fuck.
ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch.
He's supposed to be your
Take
friend.
well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside, breaks them.
Breaks them. Incantations. So that's what we learn with Faith. And intelligence, apparently. You're still here.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Not really. But I could give him a prayer book.
May the golden
I
order
won't
shine
do
through
it,
you.
no. There is a one NPC in this game which can teach you both incantations and sorceries. So I'm going to give those books and scrolls to him, I think. There she is, Nephili.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nephili Lu. We met at Stormvale.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
know.
to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him, I would hazard. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Arsenal charm, okay. What does it do? An iron charm that resembles a mass of weaponry. Boost maximum equip load. Oh, we could use that to wear heavy armor. This talisman was derived from an unusual greatsword, once wielded by a hero hungry for vengeance. Okay. And a rapier. A piercing sword of superior quality, featuring intricate ornamentation. Signature weapon of the sorcerer, Rogier. High dexterity is required to wield the blade to its full potential, but mastery is a sight to behold. Characterized by a flowing style which excels in successive attacks. Okay. So that is dexterity 17. We could use it, really. If we wanted to. Huh. And the traders. Okay, let's speak with... what's his name again? I can't remember.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir.
Gideon, of course.
As a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
I shall remain constant.
You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the Great Runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more Great Runes, won't you?
Renala is the next one on the list because she is in Liurnia, and that's where we are. So let's ask about Renala.
The Academy of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
Okay. On that note, I think we have spoken to everyone now in here, so we can move on with our adventure. Yeah. Where are we going next? So I'm going to remove this marker because that was the map, and now we do have the map, so we are fine. Liurnia Highway South. The next step is some kind of a ruin along the way. As always, we will not travel at night because that is scary stuff. So let's rest at the site of grace. Last time until morning? Yeah. And off we go. So, yeah, as we can see, there's a lot on this side of the map. There is a massive tower there again. There's a smaller tower to the left. Obviously, you have the Academy in the middle, but yeah, we'll just concentrate on this road for now. I'm going to use the Wild Strikes. Oh, it's that. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, it is cool. I think it would come in handy at some point. I'm not sure if it builds up the stunning. You know, when we hit the trolls with 3 attacks and they just fall down and we get to do a crit. I'm not sure if they contribute towards that. I guess we'll see. Golden Rune 6, nice. Oh, before we go anywhere, let me just equip the normal arrows again. Because I'm wasting the fire arrows on nothing, really. Ooh. Got ya. We have another balloon. To be fair, I could just use... I could just use darts instead. Let's have a look. Where are they? Interesting. I'm not sure what was still in the air. So, like, that's interesting because after one hit, the balloons disappear, but clearly the health bar was not finished. This is not going well. This is... My timing is all over the place. Right, you need to go down first because you are completely fucking up everything. This is awful. No, fucking... I was blocking, right? I thought I was blocking. Clearly the game didn't. Interesting. Right, where are my runes? I had like 3,000 runes. I do hate those marionette soldiers, I have to say. Like, the weird assault rifle, like, speed at which they shoot is, in hell. Again? That just shows you how a smart placement of enemies can be a massive pain in the ass for the player. So neither of those enemies are actually difficult to kill. You've got these ranged units which shoot at the very, you know, at a fairly fast pace, and 2 dogs. They're not that difficult when alone, but put them together and suddenly you're suppressed by the shooting and attacked by the dogs from both sides. This is ridiculous. Okay, these 3, I'm going to use the same tactic as I've just done now, and that is to run between them and go for a massive heavy whack. So that seems to work quite well. If you would stop and just equip your fucking shield again, that'd be ace. Oh my god. This is... I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. It's such a good mix of enemies in that one. Like I say, you get suppressed by the shooting and then flanked by the dogs. That as a combo is massive. And again, they just do this fucking weird attack. It's like they get zoomies and they suddenly just go like whack, 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 whack. Oh, yeah, and also you're there now as well, aren't you? Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Right, I'm not moving a single step north until I kill this group of enemies as well. I am not going to be defeated by this group of enemies. Oh, fuck off with your missing. So we have picked up a marionette armor piece. We'll read that in a sec. Let me just go back to the flasks. Okay, yeah, all good. Right, let's have a look. Armor of metal bands arranged in a lattice, worn by marionette soldiers, crafted to serve their sorcerers. The construction of this armor is remarkably crude, now rusted over and severely dented. For a doll, the only thing that matters is that it does not break. So how does that stack up against this armor? It's worse. It's much worse. Okay, never mind. I appreciate how the enemy's blade went through its companion who was in front of him and still attacked me while I was attacking them. That was great, I thought. That was really nice. Okay, what can we see from here? There is a ruin. There's a lot of ruins on this side. We obviously have these ruins on here as well. I don't think they have anything interesting though, so I'm gonna just leave them. Whack! And we'll just go straight this way to those ruins. We have more... Are those marionette soldiers or skeletons? Those are marionette soldiers. Okay. Right, leave them be, because I don't want to be stuck on them for the next 10 minutes, so it's fine. We'll kill these guys first. Purified ruins. Purified from what? How am I missing the fucking attacks? I'm going to bet that they have those annoying glintstone grenades. Yeah, there's one. I think every soldier in this area will have those glintstone grenades, to be fair. Because that's what they all were equipped with by the sorcerers when they went on the duties. Ooh. Basement. Right. Is this going to be a boss or treasure? Let's have a look. Treasure. More treasure. Shaburi grape. Okay, so another one of those eyeballs that we give to Hayeta, I think it was. Two Fingers Heirloom. Let's have a look at that. A talisman engraved with the legend of the two fingers. It raises faith. Fingers cannot speak, yet these were eloquent. Persistently did they wriggle, spelling out mysteries in the air. Thus did we gain the words of our faith. It kind of looks like, actually, if you look at it, it looks like those monsters from Silent Hill 2. You know those weird monsters that have a pair of legs and a pair of arms and nothing else? Get lost. I do appreciate you not blowing your horn to alert everyone around you. That was very, that was a weird behavior from them. I think they normally blow the horn before they do anything else. What else do we have? Okay, some more enemies. He's having a little look-see around just to see what's going on. Death is going on. That's what's going on. We've killed everyone here now. We got our flasks back. And I think the basement was all there was to this location in terms of rewards. So I think we can say that we have now completed those ruins. But we have another one here. And also a ghost. Who looks like he's been frenzied. Come out, one and all, from the darkness underground, and let us offer unto the maiden our eyes. I mean, if your maiden is asking you for your eyeballs, I'd probably say it's a bit much. I'd probably say it's about the time... I'd say it's about the time, you know, you start seeing other people. Where is the maiden? I think she's around here somewhere. I remember one of the locations being, I think down there maybe? So we can give her another grape when we meet her. Oh, there she is, look.
Hello? Is someone there?
Nope.
Would you donate any Shabiri grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
If you want to eat frenzied eyeballs, then be my guest. There you go.
You're not like the others who give me grapes, are you?
You're not frenzied.
They rest their
You're not
trembling hands
absolutely
on me.
raving mad.
Howling wordlessly, they gently stroke my eyes. Their frail fingers, emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes.
Oh yes, what is your love language? Is it stroking your eyes by any chance?
Somehow firmer. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Okay, so she gets her grapes and leaves. That's all she wants. She doesn't really do any other chatter. That's all it is for her. Just the grapes. Right, we've done this ruin. We've done that ruin. Oh. Who dares distract with a notification? I will whack you back. Thank you so much for the sub. Whether it's on the stream or from somewhere else. Whether you know it or not, essentially. Thank you for the sub. Mushroom. Okay. Yeah, the thing about these ruins is that they are actually quite massive. They just spread out across this whole place. Oh, there is a teleporter as well. I mean, the issue is, it might take us somewhere far away, and we might not be able to come back here. So let's just have a look if there is another site of grace up here somewhere we can use. Maybe not here. Right, it's not here. I don't see any grace around. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's go and touch it. Let's go and touch grace once again. And we have another one of those weird berserk locations there. And a statue pointing at another dungeon. Right, let's touch this. Let's go and touch the statue as well. And then, actually, let's go read this. What can we learn from here? This marks Melania's southward march. The blade of Michaela and her clean-wrought knights grant her wings never to be clipped. Okay, so we know that Melania was traversing on this road to Caelid. And now we'll go and uncover the next dungeon before we go through the teleporter. I feel like if we just went down this way, we'd find it. Like, where does that go? Yeah, it's going to be like down there, so it's not really a mystery, right? But since we're here, we might as well. Yep. It is that way. Okay, cool. Torrent. Let's get on Torrent and go back to the portal. This is a cool location because essentially what you get to see is a battle between two factions. But we'll get to it later on. So, where do we go from here then? Let's travel to another location. Oh, this is the academy. Okay. Right. We won't mess with this just yet, but we will touch Grace. Just for context, we are here now. And we were there. Okay. Let's go back. We'll leave the central Liurnia location for another stream, I think. I think the stream will be just all about the eastern side of Liurnia, which is here. Okay, let's go to the dungeon. To the... Well, I think it will be a catacomb. I think that's what those statues point at. There are some annoying enemies on the way down here, from what I remember. Yeah, those little guys, yeah. We'll just, we'll skip through them for now. Okay, where is the catacomb? Lantern? There we go. You can actually see now. Oh, who's this? Somber smithing stone. Cool. We're not really using any magical weapons just yet though, so we don't need them for now. Where is this catacomb? Is it lower? No. I mean, hugging the wall right now is probably the best tactic to find the entrance, because that's where normally the entrance is, right? Alongside the wall. Well, we've missed it. It literally goes straight in this direction. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's backtrack again. Because we're clearly missing something. Where is this fucking thing? Up here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it. Open, please, and move in before we get swarmed by the little fuckers around us. Cliff bottom catacombs. Touch the grace. Go on, I dare you. Touch the grace. Right. What do we have? Grave Glove Words this way. Secret passage ahead. Let's see. Lies. Oh, let me guess. Secret passage ahead, is it? Sure. Activate the lift, just in case we die. Anything underneath? No. That's death. Alright, let's do it. My faves. There are so many of these catacombs in this game, it's actually very difficult to remember which one is which. Like, I have absolutely no recollection of which one is where. So every time we enter those, it's like a complete surprise to me. Might as well be playing this for the first time. Oh shit. It is a bit annoying how whenever you do a critical hit like the backstab, for example, and the enemy's still alive at the end of it, like for some reason the game just unlocks the enemy targeting, so you have to refocus again. It's very weird. It's confusing because it makes you think like you've killed the enemy, but you look at the health bar and obviously there's still some health left. It's kind of unintuitive. So that goes down, that goes up. Okay. Let's go up first, and then we'll jump down. You can definitely jump down, yeah. What is that? What the hell is that? Oh, it's one of the demigods, is it? No, what are they called? The weird mutant creatures. Right, what is this? Help is what it is. Health and safety is what it is. Oh, yeah, so we've built this catacomb, right? And we just found out that it's a bit too safe and secure. So how do we make it a little bit less of that, you know? A bit less secure for the employees working there and you know, trying to build the fucking thing. And also look after the dead. I know, why don't we put a pressure plate in it, which will trigger a bunch of crossbows shooting magical arrows, bolts at you. How does that sound? Yeah, let's just run through this with HR and health and safety and see what they say. 2 days later. Yeah, everyone's happy about this. Yeah, let's go ahead. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Oh, fuck. No hugs. Oh. Fuck. Why can I not... I really don't want to die. Okay, there we go. So this one had a bit more health than the one we fought in Stormvale. And it seems like most of the attacks stagger his animations. So if he's midway through an attack and we hit him right in time, it will it will actually cancel out his attack. So that's good to know. I'm going to get this one with a backstab. Or not. Excuse me? Oh, one of the gargoyles is sat there throwing bombs. Okay. Free storage is money, not made. Or soul's not made. True. Yeah, I guess if you just have catacombs that are always empty, you're not really, you know, the KPIs are awful. Oh, for fuck's sake! No! I love it how they have those magical pots in here. That's really cool. That's really cool and neat, actually. Yeah, it's kind of like Fallout, you know, Vault Tech. It's like, yeah, we'll build some shelters for people just in case a nuclear strike happens. And, yeah, we'll definitely not work towards making that happen whatsoever. So, yeah, let's just invest millions and billions of dollars just in case that happens. Oh, hey, Adam, how you doing? I'm always... I don't know why I cannot fucking talk today. Like... I just said, hey, Adam, and I don't think I've said a single word while saying that. I've not said hey, and I've not said Adam. It sounded a bit more like, ugh! Right. We have a big boy in here. I don't think he'll wake up and come behind us while we are going this way, right? Us fighting this guy is not going to wake him up. Right, before we engage with him, I'm going to go up and kill those little motherfuckers first, because they're fucking annoying. Yeah, I'm good as well, thank you for asking. Yeah, doing well. A little bit tired today, but that's fine. So we haven't killed either of them, we just made them fall down. And thus create a bigger group downstairs. Nice. How about I finish them off with a dart? Where are they? There's one. Second one is there. Okay, that don't do any damage whatsoever, pretty much. Get my runes, yep. Whack! The big man has gone upstairs, so that's something, at least. Right, we're good to go. Smithing stone level 3. That's what we need for our sword. So that's actually a good find. Right, let's have it. Let's have it. How can you miss all 3 attacks, you fuck? Ah, no heal! There we go. Yeah, thank you for watching, Ron. Nice to see you again. See you again next time. Have a good night. Oh my god. Yeah, go for a nap. You look so comfy now. Does he have any underwear? It looks like he has nothing to cover up, really. There's nothing there. Just a massive bit of fat. Okay. That's not going to impress anyone, is it, really? Oh, yes. This place. Let's see what's behind this gate. So, I'm going to assume that there will be... Yeah, those guys. That was some absolute bullshit from the game. So, while that little pop-up saying that we've used our stone sword key was on the screen, I could not do anything. I was pressing buttons, they wouldn't do anything until the pop-up disappeared. Why in the fuck do you need to notify me about using an item that I've just had a little, like a different window, agreeing to use the item pop-up to let me know that I've used the item? I know, I agreed to it. Nox mirror helm. Helm fashioned from a crystal-looking glass. One among the Eternal City's ritual implements. Easily broken and weak against striking attacks. Worn by those committed to high treason, it wards off the intervention of the greater will and its vessel fingers. Okay. I'm guessing it's still better than a hood, right? Yeah. Although too heavy. I wasn't able to watch how the Godric fight went. How did it go? It went really well, actually. I think I killed him in, like, second or third try. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good fight. I always found it interesting how, well, first Margit and then Godric are two enemies that pretty much flip all that you've learned about Elden Ring's combat upside down. Because all the other enemies are pretty much quite predictable. You know, they attack. You can kind of predict their attacks. They're timed in a very sort of like understandable way. So they're easy to parry, etc., and avoid the attacks. Where Godric, especially, has a bunch of those attacks where he will hold up his weapon for like a second longer than you think. It's very unnatural. It's a very unnatural flow. So, yeah, those are difficult to predict and dodge, unlike whatever else you'd have fought by that point. And most of the enemies, really, they're also either ranged units or melee units at that point. And then you have Godric, who will have a combo that goes for like 3 melee attacks, and that then followed up by a ranged attack. It's like, it's a very cool fight because it really like increases the difficulty. It's kind of like, I don't know if you played Bloodborne, but Father Gascoigne as well. That's the same thing. It just completely flips all you've learned about the game upside down, and it's like, okay, now you have to learn the game. You've had your fun, you've had your little teaser, now learn the actual game. Where? Oh, hello. How are you doing? You all good? Golden Rune and Glavewort. Please don't. Okay, I see what's going on. We've got another pressure plate. We have 2 enemies. Have that. Whack! Okay. What can we learn from the scythe? Let's have a look. A large scythe featuring a long, slender blade designed to reap. This weapon is capable of rapidly inflicting blood loss while also slipping through an enemy's guard. In the hands of a highly dexterous wielder, it is capable of striking fear into the heart of any foe. Okay, so if we ever find an enemy that is using his shield a lot, we can use that to get around it. Although, we would have to increase our dexterity, I think. What does it need in terms of dexterity? Oh, we can wield it, it's fine. So we've done the upper bit. We have to go down now. It might be worth going back to the site of grace to rest up, get our flasks back, and then doing the rest of the dungeon. Although, nah, let's go for it. Oh, it's this bit. Yeah, we should have rested. Wah! I was kind of hoping that the wild strikes would stun them as well, or like, you know, stagger his movements like other attacks do. But it doesn't do that. If it did, that would have been the weapon for these enemies. Right, I know there's more than just one in here. There's another one there. Which way is it facing? My way, obviously. Let's go around. Let's get a stealth attack on him. Hell yeah. Okay, we found a way. We found a way to kill them easily. You just hit them with heavy attacks until they shit themselves, and they kind of just stood there like, I don't know what to do anymore. That's the tactic. Right. I think there are two more in here. We can also use a trap to kill one as well. There it is. Where is it? Pressure plate is here. Okay. Yeah, that's very handy. And again. Hell yeah. Omen Cleaver. That's cool. Let's have a look at that. Can I use it, though? Where is it? Oh, there. Okay. So we can use it, but it's heavy load, and it's not stronger than what we have now. So it's kind of pointless. Heavy-bladed curved sword of colossal size awarded to Omen as a tool of war. This weapon is made to take advantage of brute strength. The pattern etched upon the blade is the remnant of a derivative malediction. Indeed, when bestowing a weapon, preparations must be made for taking it away. So yeah, this way. All good. No more enemies, I believe. Nice gameplay. I've gotten back into the game recently to try out the seamless co-op and finally start the DLC. Man, this game never gets old. No, it doesn't. It's a classic. It's going to be one of those games that people will be playing for many, many years in the future still and not get bored of it. Same with Dark Souls, you know. Same thing. It's a classic. But yeah, thank you so much for the compliment. I've never played the DLC actually, so I don't even own it. So maybe when we get to it, yeah, if we get far enough in this playthrough, eventually we'll do the DLC as well. I've heard it is tough. It kind of scares me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Get stunned. Whack. Thank God for that. Jesus, that was a bit close. And also, yeah, thank you for the sub as well. I saw it earlier. Page ashes. Let's have a look at the page ashes. Spirit of a page who travelled at the side of a noble he served. Uses a piercing sword and crossbow to defend his master. One becomes a page merely by accident of being born into obscurity. Nothing is asked of ability, talent, or volition. I cannot read today. FP cost 81. We can't summon him, sadly. Although eventually we will level up some of the stats that will increase our focus as well, so in the future. For now, we are fine. How did you miss that? If I die now, just steps away from the lever, I'm going to lose it, I swear. Any more? Traps? Enemies? No? Good. Also recently started Seamless Co-op. It's lots of fun and Elden Ring is much better with friends. So this Seamless Co-op, is that a mod or is that an actual thing that you can play in this game? Like, is that a new feature? Because, like, me and my friend, we play Night Rain, but we would much rather play Elden Ring if possible. You see, because we just think it's a better game. So, what is that? I have used it, yeah, I have. We are going... which way? This way, yeah. Seamless co-op in Elden Ring. That sounds amazing. How have I not heard of it? It's a mod. And it's super easy to install as well. Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds like a lot of fun. I don't actually know why I'm doing this. There's a stake on Marika just outside the arena, so I could literally just, if I did die... Anyways, we're here now, so... Level up. Need 3,000 runes to level up. Let's have a look if we have enough. So that's 800. Okay. Yeah. 2 of those, please. And I will level up endurance again. Give me all the stamina ever. And again, let's just check if we can equip this heavy armor. Still heavy load. I mean, it is considerably heavier than what we have on at the moment. What if I put on a lighter gauntlet and greaves? Still heavy load. Fucking hell. I've been leveling up endurance for the last few levels, and I, you know, at this point, I would have thought we'd be able to use it, but no. Seamless Co-op is a mod. It's amazing. Been playing with a friend who has never played a FromSoft game. Ooh, that must be amazing for them, to be fair. Yeah, to play a FromSoft game with some support. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like people, the purists go like, oh, you have to play FromSoft games all by yourself. Never get any help, never summon anyone, etc, etc. It's like, bro, it is so fun to actually play this game with, you know, with other people. Chill out. I was never a big fan of those of these bosses. They always felt a little bit like they just copy and pasted the same enemy into multiple dungeons. You know, even though they do have some variation to them, it still feels very much the same. Oh yeah, this again. Fucking hell. Whack! Yeah, they're not bad. Like, they're cool bosses, but once you fought like 3 or 4 of those, you know, in very similar locations, it just feels like there's a lot of copy and pasting. How many runes did they get? 4,000-ish. If that. I think the YouTuber GameSteed does a great job at explaining it. You would want to watch closely to 6:23 and then skip ahead to the seamless co-op segment of the video. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I probably won't do it on streams, but yeah, whenever I get a minute to play with my friend, we could do that, to be fair. Because, yeah, every time you play Night Rain, we always leave it thinking that we would have had so much more fun if we played Elden Ring instead. Okay, we've got the wolves. We got a big wolf. Okay, okay, I get the idea now. We have to get off the horse. Yes, there is a lot of you here. I understand. I was blocking. There was a moment in that fight where I was fighting just that one wolf, and then that wolf dodged to the left side of the screen, and then the second one came down, and the focus on that wolf just kind of moved to this wolf by itself. which was very annoying because I knew that the wolf was still alive. Yeah, it's just... that was weird. Because I would have much rather stayed focused on that wolf who was that was nearly dead, because obviously I can finish him off quicker, rather than fight the one that has all the health. Okay, nothing else in there. Jesus Christ, so many wolves around here. This is supposed to be a cemetery. Right, okay. And that is why I would have marked it. Cool. We literally found some shit. Some gold-tinged shit. That's always a good find. Okay, let's have it. Come on, big boy. Not that. That's a bit bullshit. You know that. Cool. What do we get? Crab eggs. I'm not sure if they're very useful to us, but we'll take it. Right, we do have a lot of trees that have skeletons in them. That's interesting. It reminds me of a book that I've read years ago. There's this, don't really know how to describe it. It's a book about people from planet Earth who have found a planet in the galaxy that is pretty much like medieval times, kind of a culture. And they're trying to study this culture because something very close to magic exists on that planet. So they send these groups of scientists and soldiers to, you know, try to blend in with the locals and study what's going on. And there is one character in that story who, yeah, just gets turned into a tree. And for many years, he exists as a tree. Cannot move anywhere. He's completely still, just like stuck in this tree. Until somebody frees him. It's yeah, it's very cool. It's a very cool way to describe and develop the magic system in your story. It's a Polish book, so you probably wouldn't be able to get it in English. But it's called The Lord of the Ice Garden, I think it would translate to. I think there is a game being developed based on that book. And I think it's a Souls-like. So maybe one day we'll have a look at it. Okay. Before we go down there, I want to see if there's another site of grace up here. Because once we go down, there is no coming back. And I think there is a site of grace here somewhere. Oh, actually... we have one of those. One of the Marines. Let's go over there. Oh, go! How do you do a critical hit on that? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, no, you don't. Missed again. Where did you go this time? All the way over there. Okay. Don't mind me just taking your train as Lily. My garden. Down you go. And yeah, they all die as well now. Cool. We do get a quest item, yeah, Death Fruit. And Skeletal Bandit Ashes. So the Death Fruit we give to an NPC. A source that gives rise to those who live in death. The Beast Clergyman, found at Bestial Sanctum in the distant east, collects and devours these roots. On the night of dire plot, the stolen Rune of Death enabled the first death of a demigod. Later, the Rune of Death spread across the lands between, throughout the underground roots of the Grage Tree, sprouting in the form of Death Fruit. Okay. And no grace. We do have one of those, though. Starlight Shard. Let's have a look from a vantage point if there is any grace to be seen around. I believe there is one just down here, right? By the bridge. Oh, there's a hut as well. If not by the bridge, definitely by the hut. Yeah, not here. But close enough. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Me too. Well, here we are. What do we have here? Is that another treasure hunt? Yes. So we can see the academy and the tree on the right side, and we are looking at it from a graveyard. That should be easy to find, really. So the academy is over here, and the tree is over there. Or it could be that tree. I think it's from like over here-ish. Or there. Do we see any graveyards? That's gonna be it. I bet. Yeah. Okay, let's go down to... Actually, have I activated the Grace? No, I have not. Silly idiot. Move back. Any other loot? Or is that it? Just a painting? Yeah, okay. Touch Grace. I didn't really mean to rest, but we might as well. Can we level up? We should. All we need is 1,000. I'm sure we have enough. 800. Oh, actually, I don't think we do. Never mind. Okay. Oh, we've got one of these dudes here. Let's have a go at this guy. No, you don't. Whack! Oh, that was a big whack. Come on. You've made it easy, I think. You were holding punches there, I think. What do we have? We actually got some good loot from that. Golden Great Shield. Oval Great Shield made of gold. Carried by knights who protect the royal capital of Lanedell. Knights of Lanedell are reputed for their sturdiness, exemplified by the shield's exceptional guard capacity. And Dragon Cult Prayer Book. A prayer book of the capital's ancient dragon cult, a text of the knight's faith that arose after the War of the Ancient Dragons, can be given to a learned cleric to gain access to the following incantations: Lightning Spear, Honed Bolt, and Electrify Armament. Okay, that's pretty cool. So what do I need to use the Great Shield? Strength 34. Fucking hell. I need to go hit the gym to use that. I need to get strong. Okay. Make our way down to the village of the Pots. I don't remember the name of this village, but if it's not called Pottsville, I don't care. Jarburg. Oh, yeah, okay. Close enough. That'll do. Smoothing stone, level 3. Good. So that should be enough stones for an upgrade. Let's have a look around. Let's see. There are a lot of plants here, from what I remember, that are quite rare. We can just go and grab them from everyone. And obviously a lot of pots. We can't speak to all of them, but there is one that we can speak to, I believe. Can you just... Oh my god. Just grab this thing. Ritual pot. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Cracked pot. Nice. That's not the grenade. What's the ritual pot for then? I need to make more of those. Yeah, ritual pot. Beastlier pot. Consumes FP throw to create a red shadow. The illusion lures in beast into attacking it. This effect does not change even during combat. Okay. It's a decoy. I'm gonna make some more exalted flesh meals as well. And yeah, I think that'll do for now. How many of them do we have? Number held 5. Yeah, we are fine with those. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I could level up, or I could go and upgrade my sword, which is what I'll do, I think. But before we do that, let's just have a little look around here as well. This just might be the first cemetery in this game without any wolves around. A lot of good runes here. As big as level 6, one of them. So yeah, we definitely have enough to level up and maybe upgrade our weapon once or twice. If we have enough stones. We have enough for one upgrade, I think, definitely. We are in dire need of an upgrade, actually. We're not doing as much damage as I'd like. Is it you can speak to? Yeah. Little pot, man.
Hello, cuz. What are you doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate?
Potentate? Sure, why not?
Gosh. Truly. That's wonderful news. It's not easy being potentate, though. I know. Show me your hands. It's just a little test, cuz. To see if you've got the right stuff. Your skin isn't so smooth, is it?
Alright.
You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes.
You don't moisturize enough. You cannot do this.
Don't look so glum, cuz. We can still chat. Potentate or not.
That was good.
Come back and visit me. When you can. Don't look so... We can still come back.
Okay, so we have to rest at the site of grace and then come back, I think, to trigger the next line of dialogue. Before we do it, let's just have a look around and grab other items. I think there is a lot more here to be grabbed. Ritual pot, that's cool. What's this? Cracked pot, nice. The more the better. Like, I love the fire pots in this game. I just think it's so cool that I can actually throw little grenades. Living jar shard. What does that do? A fragment of a living jar, hardened after its death. Material used for crafting items. Such fragments command a high price due to the magical power locked within. This leaves the living jars unfortunate targets for poachers. Oh. So we got that, I think. We got all there was in this hut. There's another one here, I think. I'm trying not to ride into the pots by accident because I worry that they'll break if I do that. Anyways. Yeah, so that's now unlocked. Let's go back to Lost Grace table. A bunch of the NPCs seem to be gone.
Well, I took you, man.
Yeah, sure. Pleasant as always. Right, Smooth Stone 2 out of 5. Okay, so we might be able to get 2 levels. No, just 1. Okay. That's good enough. What do we need for the shield? Smooth Stone 1. Okay. Yeah. So, how many runes do I have now? 800. What do I need to level up? I need, let's say, 3,000. I think if I use all 3 of those, that should be enough, actually. We need 200 more, which is one of the smaller ones, but we don't have, oh, there they are. That should do it. So, another point into, not endurance, what is it? Yeah, endurance, yeah. How's that? Still heavy load. Wow. I couldn't equip something that we are carrying, like this torch, for example. We don't need those bolts either. The Morning Star, I want to keep it on because I'm going to move the bow into another hand, actually. Ooh. Short bow of polished red wood, fashioned by a master craftsman and wielded by pages. A bow which requires dexterity rather than strength to master. Okay, which one is better? So that is a bit better. Yeah, let's go for that one. So what about now? Still heavy load, okay. Let's go back to Jarberg, because I think we have another line of dialogue now unlocked with the NPC.
Oh, hello again, cuz.
Hello.
I'm happy you came back.
Me too.
I have good tidings for you, cuz.
Oh, good.
Have you noticed the rare flowers growing in this village? I asked the villagers if you could pick some of them, and they said you'd be very welcome. Go on, cuz. You really should pick some of our flowers. Who knows? They might be of some use. Go on. Who knows?
Okay, that's it then. Yeah, so next one is... We've not been down here. We'll leave it for later, I think. I'm going to put a marker here just to be like, yeah, just go there. Yeah, we'll go back to their shack and go north. Also, let's rest. Ooh. A man sat in a chair. Smoothing stone level 4. Nice. So is that going to take us all the way across? Let's have a look. It should do. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. Right, what do we see from here? I don't see any sets of greys. I see a bunch of enemies. Some fiery ones as well. And then it goes all the way down there. Right. Or up there, rather. Let's have a look. I'm not gonna fight the massive lava bugs. It seems a bit silly, but they do have a bunch of butterflies around them, which we do need for our fire pots. So I'm gonna grab them, but I'm not gonna fight the bugs. That's a bit silly. There is a site of greys, so let's go and get that before we die. Yeah, a bunch of new enemies on this side of the cliff. Let's have a look down here. That looks like somewhere where there would be a cave. Actually, no, let's leave that for later. We'll do this bit later on. We'll just do the main top bit up here first. So yeah, back to the camp. Let's see who's at this camp. We can do some stealthing in here. What? There is a massive monk-like thing with a huge mace. From what I remember, they were actually pretty difficult to kill. Flame, cleanse me. Nice. That's a pretty good spell, actually. I think that cleanses any build-up that you may have. Especially of rock, right? So I think it's worth to get a faith or intelligence up enough to be able to cast it, because it's a very useful utility spell. Okay, you're next. Oh, fuck. Don't burn me, please. Fucking hell. Okay. Chill. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. And a whack. And a whack. And that's only like 2,000 runes. Crazy. Yeah, I think that's all there was in this camp. It's just that spell. Fire Cleanse Me. One of the incantations of the Fire Monks creates a fire within that burns away toxins, alleviates poison and scarlet rot buildup, and cures these ailments. This incantation leaves the caster with subtle burns, a reminder that they must fear the flame. Faith 12. Yeah, this is a good one to know, especially for Caelid later on. Yeah, one of the tank enemies. These ones can be a bit difficult. They're very easy in Night Rain to kill, because essentially what you do is you have to climb up onto the head, and where you see the burning spot at the top, you're basically supposed to attack that, and that creates this like critical hit animation where you just pierce the head into its brain and it explodes. In Night Rain, this is very easy to do because you can double jump up the head and you just get to it pretty much straight away. In Elden Ring, you don't have a double jump, so it becomes a little bit more difficult to pull off. How the fuck did that miss? Briars of Sin. Oh, it's a spell. Nice. The aberrant sorcery discovered by exiled criminals. Theirs are the sorceries most reviled by the Academy. Wounds the caster with thorns of sin, creating a spiral of blood thorns. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly, up to 3 times. The guilty, the eyes gorged by thorns, lived in eternal darkness. There, they discovered the Blood Star. Nice. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool how there are some enemies that look very, you know, they don't look like anything special. Like, for example, that one enemy there, it was just some dude who was walking around just doing pretty much nothing, right? And I just thought, like, what is the point killing him? As I was killing that enemy, I was like, what was the actual point getting to him just to kill him? And then he drops that. So, it definitely pays off to kill as much as you can just to see if they drop anything special. Oh, tired. Trina's Lily, and again, Liurnia is just so beautiful. I mean, a lot of the swamp is literally just nothing but fog, and not much happens within it. But yeah, when you look at the Academy from whichever angle, it just looks so amazing. Anyways, it is not our destiny for this stream to go to the Academy. Our destiny is to see if we can cheese this tank somehow. First, we have to kill those guys. Before he turns around, quick. And how in the fuck are we missing that hit? Alright. Shit. Don't. Nope. And another hit, please. There we go. Fire Blossom and Smothering Butterfly ×5. Pretty much no runes from that. Why can I not go into the map now? Oh, is it because I'm being attacked by this enemy over here? Is that why? Yeah, such a threat. Right, where am I now? Okay, down this forest here. We do want to go and see what's that ruin, right? Yeah, let's turn back. Another Berserk site. What's that one? The Second Liurnian War. No victory for the Golden, nor for the Moon. No prize but atonement. The birth of a vow. They are so interesting, those monuments, because they give you some lore that at the moment, when you get to them for the first time, you don't really understand the context of what they're trying to say. And then it's later on when you speak to an NPC or you read an item description and you learn some more of the lore of the game. It is then when that information is like, it clicks. It's like, oh, okay, I see now. Okay, it fits into the bigger puzzle. Like, but yeah, it's interesting how they'll just like give you this premonition of some kind of an event that happened in the world and not really explain for a long time what it is. Church of Vows, and we have the best and the biggest big boy in this game right here. Before you get anywhere, let's just have a look around and see if we can loot anything from here. A tone? You don't need absolution, you silly fuck. Get out. Gold sewing needle and gold tailoring tools. Right, we could give that to Bok, probably. Tailoring tools made from gold. Tools brought with the red-haired Radagon when he married into the Carrion line. With these, even demigod attire can be altered at the sight of grace. Sewing needle made of gold. Unique item made to alter demigod attire. One of the tools brought by Radagon when he entered into the marriage with Ranala, Queen of the Full Moon, and joined the Carrion line. So when I was talking about, you know, when we got to the monument and we read about the unification of two sides, this is what we was talking about. The marriage of Ranala and Radagon.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Miriel, steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place?
how it came to be known as the Church of Vows?
I don't know.
Well, that is a shame. But who can blame you? The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses, the Erd Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
The one thing I wish that From Software would do eventually in the games is to animate the lips. Just animate the characters properly while they're speaking. Make them face you and animate the lips as they talk, and not just be there like, you know, it's just like,
Something you needed. You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you. Unless, perhaps, you are in search of instruction, in which case I will share all that I know.
so I think he's the only NPC in this game that can teach us both sorcery and incantations. So this is why I'm going to give him every single scroll that we find and a prayer book, because he is the one good point of returning to learn spells. Where all the other NPCs, you know, they can also teach you incantations and sorceries, but they move around. And this guy is here all the time. So I'm going to give him a scroll. I've got 2 of those, yeah. Royal House Scroll.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
And the Academy Scroll.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
Give a prayer book now as well. The Godskin prayer book.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can...
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what very well. Heresy is...
Yeah. So, what's that about Radagon?
You wish to know more of Lord Radagon? Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks. He came to these lands at the head of a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian queen. However, when Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radagon left Renala to return to the Erd Tree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort, taking the title of Second Elden Lord. The mystery endures to this day as to why Lord Radagon would cast Lady Renala aside, and moreover, why a mere champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord.
Okay, more about Radagon, please.
You know, it's said that Lord Radagon harbored a secret. A famed sculptor of the Erd Tree capital was once summoned to render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant stature, when he glimpsed the skeleton in Radagon's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too. You know, it's said that Lord Radagon, a famed...
Okay, so we know that already. Yeah, okay. How about Renala?
You wish to know more of Lady Renala?
Yes.
She is queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Rea Lucaria, the great and beautiful full moon witch. Sadly, her heart was broken when Lord Radagon left her, and then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library. In the end, Lady Renala was left alone, cradling the amber egg Lord Radagon bequeathed her. Now she devotes herself to it through forbidden rite, the grim art of reincarnation. You would do well to remember, severing a vow, strongest of bonds, has consequences ever more dire. You know, it's a fame when he glimpsed, and as such...
Okay. That's all we will get from him at the moment. What's his name, actually? I forgot to notice. To note. Miriel. Yeah, that's the one.
You know, a fame
Okay.
when he
Yeah. Leave. Miriam. Right. Is there anything else on this plateau? Let's have a ride around. We see some enemies walking around. There must be a reason for them being here, right? There's a cemetery here as well. So let's take a look at this. We know that we need to find one overlooking the academy with a tree on its side, because that's where the treasure is. It's not quite there. That's not what we need. Yeah, we need to head down now. That's the bit I dislike about this location. It's the bit that we're going to now. I just found it so weird the first time around, years ago. I don't know what it was exactly about it. I just didn't like exploring it. But we'll see soon what it was. Should I kill these guys and see if they drop anything cool? Let's have a look. More often than not, killing a bunch of enemies that just seem like they don't really bring much to anything resulted in them dropping something cool. So you are definitely rewarded for killing enemies and actually seeing what you can get. Raw fruit. Okay, maybe not these ones, but you get the point. Although, if you were struggling for flasks at this point, killing a small group of enemies like this is such a good way of getting your flasks back. Because obviously, every time you kill a mob, you replenish some of your flasks. So maybe that's why they were there. Huh. Okay. Old Palace Ruins. Okay. Oh, these guys. Okay. Yo. They're doing a really good job at avoiding my counter breaks. Where is the sniper? There was someone shooting at us from distance. Where are they? Yeah, I think this is what it was. Yeah, the snipers is what I dislike about this location. That's what it was, yeah. I just hate being sniped. Where is it coming from? Oh, there you are. I see you now. Yeah, literally that one enemy is making this whole location so much more annoying. We could go down there, though. Let's see what's down there. All the way over here? No, get fucked. Right, let's have a look at the map. We can't because we are in combat. Okay, of course, yeah. With the sniper from miles away. Yes, who can shoot us even though we are galloping at high speed. Oh my... 2! Oh, get fucked. Oh, now we have all 3 of them doing the same thing. Isn't that cool? Was that the last one? No, one of them fell down there. Okay, I see you. I see you. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get down to you. Oh, there are 2 more. Okay, I think a bunch of them fell down, actually. There was an item over here, I think. Or is it just a mushroom? Yeah, it's just a mushroom. Anyways. Yeah, let's move on. Oh, great. Thank fuck for that. Where to now? So, you could go down there. I'm gonna put a marker over here just to remember to go down this way at some point and see what's there. For now, I'm gonna see what's down this path because we've not been down there yet, so it'd be good to see that. And then obviously we have all this stuff up north as well. Right. Yeah, this way. Frenzy Flamestone. Ruin Fragment blessed with an incantation of the 3 fingers. Uses FP to generate warmth, continuously restoring the HP of those who will host the Frenzied Flame. Confers madness upon those who have not adopted to the flame. Take care not to mistake this for its gentler cousin. Oh, interesting. That's a pretty interesting mechanic. So, okay. I don't actually think there is much here to explore. I just want to make sure that we've not missed anything. How was that not a backstab? No, I'm not gonna fight you. It's fine. I thought that was a site of grace. It was just a weird arrangement of leaves and light that confused me a little bit. Old Palace Ruins. Right. Yeah, we could go down this way. Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. It leads to a dead end anyways, so you might as well see what's down here. I would bet it will be another dungeon of some kind of description. It's a huge bear. I would rather avoid. We don't really have that many flasks. No, we've only got one, so that's kind of... it's dangerous to fight those bears on little flasks, because they do hit like a bag of bricks. So every hit is a flask, essentially. I don't suppose there's anything off the cliff. No, just death. Just death and abyss of more death upon death, multiplied by death. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, that's Luffel. Or one of those units, anyways. They're cool. Whack! Quick! Okay, what do we get? We get some flasks. Might as well use it. And we do get a dungeon. Of course we do. Balam Highway. Is it? Okay. Another catacomb. It is. Right. Let's rest, because we don't really have that many flasks, so I'm not going to risk it without flasks. Can I level up? Wow. No, we are so far off a next level. Like 7,000 runes. Okay, skeletons. I can hear enemies moving around in advance. Oh, there you are. I don't quite understand how a piercing attack would do any damage to a skeleton. It would just go for the ribs, right? Why are you coming back? Oh, there must be a necromancer here somewhere. There you are. Fuck, okay. Yeah, necromancers in this game. So that's the guy with the staff. That's the necromancer. So, even though you do finish off the skeletons, they do come back if the necromancer is near. So what you have to do is just run for the necromancer and then try to kill their skeletons, because otherwise you'll be fighting them endlessly. So I'm just gonna skip them and get to their necromancer, who now we know is over this way. Oh! Okay, so the skeletons are actually... that are under the control die when the necromancer dies as well. fuck, we haven't got any. Right, how do I place a marker on here to say... we need a key. I'm gonna put a chest icon on this as a reminder. So again, not much of a point trying to fight them while the Necromancer is up and running. So I'm gonna use one of the blades to go up onto this platform because I think that's where the Necromancer is. There we go. Yeah, there he is. And all of you will die as well. Okay. So they're dead. But we see more skeletons here. And I'm guessing there's going to be another Necromancer here somewhere. As well. So now we run. There he is. Okay. 5 arrows. So now... Oh, what's this? Is that our boss? Really? Oh. Summon sign? D? Okay, so that must be someone who's got death fruit. Yeah, do you know what? Let's go for it. The Hunter of the Dead. Yeah, let's have a go with the... Come on, dude. There he is. The Hunter of the Dead. Let's go. Oh. Black Knife Assassin. Yeah, these guys are tough. Right. Yeah, I'm glad to have the in here with me. No, don't spoil it. Thank fuck for that. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be a death fruit, right? Assassin's Cerulean Dagger and Black Knife Print. Ooh, okay. Black Knife Print. On the night of the Black Knives, someone stole a fragment of death from Meliketh, the Black Blade, and imbued its power into the assassin's daggers. This mark is evidence of the ritual and hides the truth of the conspiracy. An assassin's dagger, misshapen and stained in cerulean. Critical hits restore FP. This charm is medalled after the darkly gleaming blades used in the Night of the Black Knives, those which gave the demigods their first taste of death. So we could teleport outside. Let's not do that because there is the rest of the dungeon to explore still. So I think if we drop down here, that will take us to the next bit of the dungeon, yeah? There we go. And that's the lever. somewhere a heavy door has opened. Hello. I'm gonna try to just run past everyone here because I don't think there's much of a point fighting all the enemies in here. It's all just skeletons and crabs, I think. There might be a few big ones, yeah, like that one. But other than that, I think we are fine to just run past. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm stuck on his fucking claws. Heal. Okay, the ladder is just here. Let's bounce. Oh shit. So I think that takes us back to the same chamber we were in earlier with those blades, right? It's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. Cool. So we have 4 flasks. We might be able to do the boss without having to go back to the site of grace to rest. So let's give it a go. I do need a key to open that last chamber. Who have we got? Wow. Half of the health bar just gone like this. Oh yeah, you're screwed. Oh fuck. No, no, no. Heal. Fuck. Okay, okay, there's a bit too much going on all at once. There is... You just get stun locked by how many attacks are coming your way. There's 4 attacks happening all at once. So I think we need to thin out the numbers of the enemies first. So potentially going for the skeletons first. Although that's going to be annoying and a bit frustrating because there is that one with a bow. So maybe go for that one first. But then as we run towards him, we will have to run past all the other ones. So at that point we'll just get hit. Oh my fucking god. Do you know what's funny about Elden Ring and Crimson Desert? There's one thing those games have in common. And it is how the movement and input from the player can feel a bit unresponsive sometimes. The thing is, Crimson Desert has patched it like on day 2 after release because they realized that it was an issue. In Elden Ring, it's still an issue. 4 years later, Game of the Year, you know, etc, etc, it still has those issues. You cannot concentrate on the skeletons because the shade is too quick. This isn't a, like, this is not a difficult boss. We fought this before. And we haven't struggled that much on this. It's literally just the annoyance. It's the frustration of all the things that are happening all at once. Like, you are constantly under barrage of attacks. Every second of that fight. Okay, I'm just gonna spam fire pots at the shade, and that will be it. This fight is just bullshit. It's not a good fight. It's not gonna reach, is it? It's not gonna reach. Of course it's not. Yeah. Twin Sage, Sorcerer Ashes. And I'll have my runes as well, thank you. There is a chest. There is a root resin. We'll get that. Yeah, what's in the chest? Death fruit, nice. Okay. Let's level up if we can. We can. Good. More endurance. Do you know what? I might as well just commit to it and get it to level 30. And then see if we can actually equip the heavy armor at that point. And if not, if we still cannot wear it by level 30, I'm just going to move on to whatever else, like... Oh, medium load. There we go. Hell yeah. Look at the protection our junk has in this armor. It is legendary. It's so ridiculous. Okay, so we've done that bit now. We need a stun sword key. We'll get it next time. Yeah, let's go back to Ruined Labyrinth. Here we are. Okay. I'm going to end this one here for the night because I am pretty knackered now. So thank you so much for watching the stream. I do appreciate it a lot. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, the chats, the subscriptions, all that jazz. Thank you very much. I'll be back online tomorrow, 8 PM UK time again, for more Elden Ring. We'll probably continue exploring this side of the map and then make our way onto this side, I think. So, yeah, that's the plan. So I'll see you then. Thank you so much once again, and have a good night. Bye.